I'm joined today with Bonnie and Christine. They're going to be talking about a Simply Christmas online market that's going to be taking place from November 12th to the 21st. Thank you, ladies, for talking with me today.
You're welcome.
Our pleasure.
So we'll get into talking a little bit about the market, but first I was going to ask you guys kind of what went into the creation of this online market.
Well, back in March when COVID hit, all of our markets and trade shows were canceled. And we, as well as other home-based businesses, needed a place to go. And I saw this idea in another community quite a ways away from us, and I thought we could do this here. So this is actually our fourth trade show that we're doing together. And with every time we've had different groups of vendors, and it's just really been a lot of fun.
Just tell me a little bit about how the Simply Christmas online trade show is going to be working this year.
Sure. This is our fourth trade show. And so we open it up to vendors locally. And most of the people that are in our trade shows are small home businesses, direct sales, crafters, artisans, bakers, all of the people that would normally go to markets or somehow get out in their communities. And so we open it up and we have lots and lots of interest for vendors, and we just try and choose ones that are a little bit different, or also make sure that we're not overlapping vendors as well that are kind of similar in nature.
So you mentioned that you guys have done some in the past. How have they gone, and are you kind of building on your success of the previous ones?
When we opened in April, I think everybody was ready to go shopping because nothing was open. And so I think it was just a bit of a breath of fresh air for people to get on there. And immediately our numbers it ballooned. And it's been really successful for almost every vendor that's joined. So it's been really fun to see small business owners have a place to show what they do and what they offer.
And what I love is how the vendors, the small businesses, are really just coming together and supporting each other, and also how our community has joined in and is supporting our vendors. We've had some incredible success with lots of our vendors, almost all of them. And it's just really heartwarming to know that we are in this together, and we do have each other's back, and we are willing to step up and support local. Lots of these families, this is all they have. And so it's really awesome to be a part of that with Bonnie, for sure.
So for people who are hearing about this and are interested in looking at the different vendors, how do people go about taking part in this online trade show?
So there's a group on Facebook called Simply Christmas, and you just click on the link and request to join, and we'll add you in right away. We have 15 vendors this go round. We have 7 posting on one day and 8 on the next. So you can always search for whatever item you are looking for, or you can just scroll through the post like you would at the trade show and just walk through and see the different booths for people that they have set up.
And have you seen an increase in people taking part in these online trade shows, especially since we've seen so many kind of traditional ones that have been taking place having to be canceled due to the pandemic?
Well, our guests in our specific trade show have grown from 0, and we're at almost 1,200 guests so far in our group. And there are lots of other little virtual markets that are popping up in the area as well. And there's no corner on that market, and there's lots of vendors and home-based businesses to go around.
And before we end today, is there anything else that you guys want to add and make sure people know about?
We just want to thank the community for their support. For home-based businesses all around, I think lots of us have seen an increase in our businesses and the way they've grown over this pandemic. And it's been really heartwarming to see how people have just stepped up and supported us and been there through this all, and that we can still keep our jobs and keep what we do, which has been really awesome.
All right, thank you so much, Bonnie, for taking some time to talk with me today. And the Simply Christmas online market trade show is taking place from November 12th until the 21st, so people can go online to that Facebook group and find more and just browse and see how it's going. So thanks for taking some time to talk with me today.
Thank you so much for having us.